Hi, I'm going to show you how to install SubjectsPlus version 4. So the first thing you can do is go to SubjectsPlus.com and take a look at the requirements and installation. It'll have some information about what you need in terms of server software, and also there's some more information on the wiki, which will outline some of the PHP modules that you need to have installed. So, assuming that that's all in place, we will go to the download section here. You can see older versions of Subjects Plus, but we want version 4. So if we click this, it'll take us to GitHub, which we've done. That takes us to the releases page, which has the packaged releases. You can also get the most bleeding edge, up-to-date version in the master branch, which is what you get to when you go to the root of the repository. You'll see here also, you can look at the different branches, notably version 3 and version 2. If you wish to get older ones, though we don't necessarily recommend that, you can, clone the for Git, to do a Git clone to get the files that way, or you can download the zip. So let's imagine we've clicked the download button, and then we will see the zip file in our downloads folder. We'll unzip that, which will leave us with something that looks like this. At this point, if you look inside, here are all the files for Subjects Plus, and so we probably want to rename it something, so we'll rename it just SP4. And I'm doing this on my local host, so I'll just drag this over to my www folder and go over there, and we see the SP4 there and our files. And the next thing we want to do is we're going to go using our browser to the control folder, which is what it says in the written instructions to do. So I will bring back Chrome and go to localhost, and what did I do? SP4 control. And this says what we expect it to say. Basically, the configuration file isn't present. If you were doing an upgrade, which is a whole different story, it would note that, and you would do a slightly different process. So we click the Let's Make It, and it tells us that it needs to know a few things, including your database host, username, password, and the database name. So let's go now to PHP in MyAdmin. You could do this with whatever tool you like, and we'll create the new database. So I have a lot of SP related ones, so we'll make SP4 demo, create that, and so now we've created a blank database. We have noted in our head what our MySQL username is and what the password is for that. So let's continue. So we're going to fill this out. Don't do this at home. This is a root with no password, and the port, and SP4 for demo. And we'll save this configuration. You want to make sure, if you have another Subjects Plus install, to log out of it and maybe kill the browser that it was on. So let's run the install. We have some stuff. Super U, we'll call our university. You can fill out whatever for some of these. This is important, the webmaster address. I'm going to use this one, and this is also important, the email key. So in my case, I'm going to do miami.edu. You would do whatever your university's email is. So we click install. We wait briefly. We fill the time with a little idle chatter because for some reason it's a little slow. Okay, there we are. Here's my username, which is what I set up on the last screen, and here's a kind of randomly generated password, which I will copy. You will want to change this password later, presumably. So we do log in. It's pre-populated with that credential. I'll put in the new password with a Control-V, and I don't want to save this right now. If you see this screen, it means everything seems to have worked. It's got a couple of tips, and so if I I click here, you can see I've logged in. This is what you should expect to see. It's a little bit squinched, and I guess the next thing you'd want to do is go over to the admin and then config site, and that will give you all sorts of options of stuff that you can configure specific to your instance. And we're not going to get into this now, but there's kind of blow-by-blow instructions on the wiki about how to what each field on the screen means. So that is how to install SubjectsPlus. It was successful and it only took a couple minutes. So thank you for your time.